Hi, it's Leslie, Sister Wives. The dysfunction among this relationship, this situation is revealing itself each week and is literally just exploding before our eyes. There is dissension among the ranks. I mean, Janelle and Christine, but the only one, we have one good little soldier, and that would be Robin. But the burning question Christine has when we start the beginning of this episode is she still married?
Kody and I never had a legal marriage. Like, it was a spiritual marriage. And I don't know at what point our marriage is technically over because there was no real marriage contract.
And I think we figured out the one great thing about polygamy is if you're not the one holding the bag, which is basically Robin because she's the legitimate wife, if you're not the one stuck with the legal marriage, the marriage is over when you say it's over. So if Christine says it's over right then. The point at which she says it's over, it's over. There's no legal anything. You just hit the road, you're done. It's a simple situation and you leave when you leave. And of course the burning question to Kody was, well, should we post something on social media for the sake of the kids? For the sake of the kids? I mean, don't the kids know there's problems? And what are you posting out there? That everything is fine and then a week later you're going to tell them that, oh, we're divorced? I don't really get it. I think still at that point, Kody was like, oh, this is just a game. Christine, she'll fall back in like a good little soldier, like all the rest that they always do. I've reeled her back into this nonsense time and time again. She will fall in line again. But Christine wasn't having it. This time Kody could not work his magic and she was done. So 26 years, poof, just like that. Anyway, I need to just delve into all of this nonsense some more. But before I get to that, please subscribe and support our channel and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we post. So one of the main things happening in this episode was that they had a Zoom call, something I think Kody is unfamiliar with because for some reason this is not happening with his children, because I don't care what's happening with COVID, but there should be nothing that stops you from having relationships with your children, and it should not go through a mother, it should not go through anyone. When you can approach them, he should have relationships with. He should be doing Zoom calls, he should be texting, he should be calling, but for some reason that has escaped Kody. But for whatever reason, today we had a Zoom call with looked like the Brady Bunch, but as we know, these people are not the Brady Bunch. They are a whole lot worse situation. But it was very interesting because Christine has found her voice. You know, she realizes she's not pressed under the thumb of Kody anymore, and even Janelle is kind of like, oh, I'm not really having it. And it kind of occurred to me that this whole situation works great when your main focus is just about your children, and you only really need the guy maybe to be like the baby daddy, and you want him to be a father. Obviously you want what's best for your children, but that is what it's about. Everything can work super well when Kody's views and what he wants to do aligns with what the mothers want to do for what's best for their children. But at the point when what's best for their children is not what's best for Kody, then you have the dysfunction that we have right now, and it is all just blowing up before our eyes. And I believe Robin, the chosen wife, she's lucky because her children are young, so she's in a unique position in that what's best for her children is to have Kody around. And who are we kidding? If she kicked him out, he would have nowhere to sleep because there's no other wives left. He would have to get another one. But it works right now for Robin because what's best for her children is to have Kody around, so that is all working well. But when what's best for your children doesn't align with what Kody wants, therein lies a problem because a mother will always choose her children as she should. So during this Zoom call, you know, it was baffling to me that Kody does not have relationships with his children directly. I mean, Isabel is 17 years old and he's not texting and talking to her directly. He's still going through Christine. He's given up that power. Why would he do that? It's almost like he wants someone to blame for why his relationship with his daughters and all of his kids aren't as good as they could be. He can blame the mother, you know, but the bottom line is that's his fault. I mean, he should be calling Isabel, sit outside. You're not going to see your child because it's a little cold outside. He's saying it's snowing. It's inconvenient. This is your child. He's not gone to a child that was in a serious back operation that could have died and he didn't go because of COVID. Robin, who says that McKelty is like her baby, obviously not like her baby because you wouldn't miss your baby's baby. The baby is having a baby. Robin had to do it by Zoom call because she couldn't go there. Like, this is insanity. Your children should come first. Robin wouldn't miss her biological child's baby, I'm sure, given the same circumstance. So anyway, and then so we had the Zoom call. Everyone was voicing, Kody was losing control of his wives. The only one he still had under grips was Robin, and Mary is a good little soldier because she has nothing really to gain either way. But the other big thing that happened is Mykelti was having her baby this week, and she had Robin on Zoom call because she's very close to Robin. That's wonderful. Her mom was there. Other people were there. It was like a whole crowd of people in there. We had the camera people in there. Yet Kody could not be in there because that would have been gross. He couldn't be on Zoom. He couldn't even before she started hard labor, he couldn't be on Zoom because that would have just been gross, to have your dad. Yet we have camera people. It's all so bizarre. I mean, I kind of think that Mykelti knows the issue with her mom, and it's just, they're all choosing sides, and most likely kids will go with their moms. It's just, if that mom has been loyal to them. It's not 100%, but that dad has just not shown up for him. He has excuse after excuse why he can't be there for his kids. All the older kids, he should have phone relationships. You could Zoom. He should have great relationships with all of them directly, not going through the moms anymore. Anyway, Mykelti had a beautiful baby girl, Avalon. I love the name, with the whole crowd there, was Zooming and all the things. Cord was wrapped 3 or 4 times. Why these home births? It's just frightening to me when you have medical science you could be in a hospital, that could have went horribly wrong. But you know what? Everyone wants to do what they want to do. I'm all about drugs and the hospital, but I'm sure it was the experience she wanted, and they have another beautiful baby. Kody is a grandfather again. I don't know, but this is just getting exhausting to watch. I mean, I'm just thrilled that finally Kody is getting his own, and he is steaming mad about it, that finally these wives are speaking up, because you know what? You've come between them and what's best for their children. And you know what? If they have to choose, that choice is easy. It will always be their children. Anyway, if you liked my recap, I'm here every week, and please subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I will see you next week. Bye.